I'm Jen and welcome to my studio, and today we're going to be learning a step. So today is a step tutorial. We will be learning the Tack Annie. So this is a super fun step, and it's really important for tap dancers to know because it is part of the shim sham. So the shim sham is one of those dances that like every tap dancer is supposed to be just born knowing how to do, but we're not. So at some point either your teacher teaches it to you in class, or you go to a workshop or a festival and everyone's like, yeah, let's do the shim sham. And then in my experience, you go, what's the shim sham? And then half of them look at you like you're crazy because you don't know the shim sham yet. But then the other half go, oh, I'll show you. And then you learn it. You learn it from friends, you learn it from teachers. It's just one of those things where once you learn it, it's that universal way of saying, you're a tap dancer, I'm a tap dancer, and then sharing a moment because there's a dance that you both know. There are slight variations on how to do the shim sham, which is why I'm not going to make a video on how to do the shim sham. There are so many other teachers that have done videos on how to do the shim sham. At this point in time, I don't feel comfortable doing the shim sham as a tutorial per se, because again, there's so many other teachers that have that, but also because I'm a little nervous that the version that I learned is not right. So, but I'm going to teach you the Tack Annie, which is a big part of that whole like combination dance, whatever you want to call it. So the Tack Annie. I do this in a few of my pieces, so if you're here to learn this step, very cool. If you're here to learn it from one of my tutorials, very cool. So it's really simple actually. It's just all about putting your weight where it's supposed to go and not putting your weight where it's not supposed to go. So it's just comprised of three things. You have a step, and then you have spank, and then you have touch. So those are the steps. It's just step, spank, touch. And that touch, you are not supposed to put any weight on it because you're going to need that again. So let's take the spank out of it for a second and just make this very show choir. So if anyone has ever been in a show choir, you know this step. Step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. This is essentially the movement, this is the action that you're going to be doing. Also, I don't know if y'all can see this, but there is a lizard on my window, and he's making the most perfect lizard-like shadow on the curtain, and I'm living for it. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll try to like zoom in or something on that part. It is so cute. We have a lot of lizards where I live. All right, so this step, that step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Now you want to try to be like up on your toes the whole time, but when you're just learning it, it's okay to be flat-footed, and then take it up to your toes. Most of tap dance, you want to be on your toes. So it's step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. So you're basically taking that step, touch, and just adding a little brush with the foot that's coming in. So it's step, you lift your foot, you spank it on the floor, and then touch. Do not put weight on this. Then you step with that same foot, brush or spank, and then touch. So step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. That's all it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it usually has a swung rhythm. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, a 6, 7, 8. So let's try that together. Let's do 4 together, kind of slow. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So you're just bringing it in, touching, and then stepping out. So let's try it a little bit faster. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, a 6, 7, 8. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isn't this such a cute step? You have to just give it that like upper body. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, a 6, 7, 8. It has a lot of swing to it. So let's try it one more time. A set of 4, moderate tempo. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, in the shim sham, it has a little bit of a variation where you stamp in the middle of it. So you have to be ready in the shim sham or whenever you use it to like change things up about where you're putting your weight and not get stuck in the I do step, spank, touch, because you're never going to use it by itself. It's always going to be in context. So you have step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. And then they like to throw in this little change spank touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. So I want to try that with you just to kind of like, I'm not teaching the shim sham, but I'm giving you this little hint about what's in the shim sham. So we're going to do, just for the sake of keeping it symmetrical, I suppose, this may not be the right rhythm for somebody's shim sham, but we're going to do 3 Tack Annies and then stamp, and then get back into it with spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, step, spank, touch, stamp, spank, touch, step, spank, touch. So let's try that slow so you understand the pattern. So we have 3 Tack Annies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I said 3, I meant 4. We have 4. 4 Tack Annies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to stamp with both feet having weight. Stamp. Now you spank touch. And then get back into 3 more spank touch. Step, spank touch, step, spank touch, step, spank touch. Now you stamp again. Stamp, spank touch, step, spank touch, step, spank touch, step, spank touch. One more time. So we're just going to add that little variation. I know I'm just supposed to teach you the step, but I kind of want to prepare you for that in the shim sham. So 4 Tack Annies, and then we switch it up with stamp, spank touch, step, spank touch, step, spank touch, step, spank touch, stamp, spank touch, step, spank touch. Let's try it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, spank touch, 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 step, spank touch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of? All right, hopefully you guys are understanding the pattern. Let's do one more time. And then I feel like we've got the Tack Annie. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp, stamp. Ready? All right, so hopefully that helped you guys learn the Tack Annie and trying to use it in context. I absolutely love it. At some point, I will get the guts to teach you guys the shim sham. At some point. But right now, not ready. But I at least could get you ready to understand that step in the shim sham. Sorry about that. And I hope that that helped a lot. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this Tack Annie lesson. And isn't that a fun name, Tack Annie? I just like it. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. I've got all kinds of tutorials. I've got step tutorials just like this where you can learn one specific step, or I've got technique exercises and where you can take these steps that you learn and then put them into context, and I've got choreography tutorials where you get to just learn fun combinations to really cool songs. And those are at all levels, beginner, intermediate, advanced, everything in between. I've got vlogs, I've got challenge videos, I've got performance videos. This is a tap dance resource on YouTube, totally free. So, thank you guys. Again, I love being your tap teacher on YouTube. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.